You gotta take a shit?
No, it's fine. I'm just kidding, dude. Relax.
Oh.
It's all good.
It was like, really?
I like your reaction, though. He's gonna take a shit! Oh no, he's gonna take a shit!
He's gonna explode!
Oh, we gotta stop!
Ah!
Alright, 1 second here. Everybody, welcome back to PB&J. My name's James, and this is a Peyton.
Hello, everybody.
We're back with these sad computer people that knit. Never mind, they're not so sad. That's right. It's Grandma Pooter.
It's Grandma Pooter. Okay, I gotta get up to a vantage point because we gotta get some of these journals going.
You gotta, okay. It's been a bit since we've been playing the game. We did like a big long recording session, or 2 long recording sessions, and then we got busy, so we're back. But Peyton kind of started playing the game a little bit just to kind of reacquaint herself what was going on. So what's going on, Peyton? What are we doing right now?
So we have 2 journals. Okay, let me get up here. Sorry, we need to be on the rooftops though. Yeah, I just messed around in this. I didn't like make any progress. I just had to like reorient myself on what the game actually was.
Yeah. But so we're trying to get journals for this is for the computer people that are trying to get out of this maze.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So they were trying to make it out of the slums, and if I climb up high enough, I can actually even show you. Yeah, so they're trying to get up there.
It's a big ass wall.
That's what we're trying to do.
Jesus.
And so the journals that we have. Oh.
You're sleeping.
I didn't want to sleep.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed our show. We'll
Yeah, no, get up.
No, I'm kidding.
Get your ass out of bed. We got shit to do. Let's go.
You mentioned the other day,
Let's
like,
go, Simba.
How many people are going to like dress their cats up for Halloween as?
Oh, this is gonna be the #1 cat costume for Halloween. Are you kidding?
It's gonna be the best.
So many people I know want to do this. Okay, so we have Momo's notebook.
Yeah, Momo was one of them that didn't get out.
And we have Clementine. So we need numbers 2 and 3. Those are the 2 we're missing.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So any ideas where to get those?
We have to look for those signs. See
okay.
the face.
Yeah, did we never go there last time?
I think we did, but let me just double check.
Okay.
The problem with me is I have very particular, so I'm sure when people watch us play games, they get annoyed with the fact I will check a map about 500 times.
Oh, I get furious with you, man. I'm like, come on, move the fuck along. What the fuck?
But it's because it takes me a while to learn my way, and then when I know my way,
I don't care. I want my way. I don't care. Too bad.
All ways are my ways.
Oh, look at, I have a nice little portrait of the families. So nice.
Some family portraits.
They really did try to copy humans.
What it's kind of funny because like we always watch these AI shows or whatever. It's like robots hate humanity or they're persecuted. Ooh,
that's a good point. Yeah,
or they're persecuted by humanity or whatever, right?
Very negative. It's always negative in AIs. Yeah.
But this is a very interesting take in the sense of like they look up to us. They almost like idolize us a bit, and now that we're gone, they're like, oh yeah, it kind of sucks here without them, doesn't it?
That's an interesting point you make, though. Like, cause, like, yeah, like we do look at that so quickly and pessimistic, you know, right off the bat. Like, we kind of think about it. Like, you think we'd be like, wow, look at the life we created. This is amazing. This is a sacred thing in lots of ways. So, you know, like, you know, if we ever did that, like actually did that, I think like I remember when we played Detroit a long time ago.
Yeah,
we started looking up all the AIs, that were happening right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, there was still a lot of stuff I ran into where people said we're still very far away from truly being like the AI in the way that we think about it in science fiction.
Yeah, that's the general consensus I've gathered to like from the little bits that I know.
Well, like at the same time though, like there is AIs all over the place doing stuff all the time.
Absolutely. Like even as simple as like when I Photoshop thumbnails, if I want to cut a character out, right? There's an AI in there that is trying to determine like, okay, this is the shape that this person wants cut out based on like the pixels and where things are grayer than others. It tries to figure out the lines. So it's like, it's really, yeah, it is everywhere. It's just we don't think of it like AI. When we think of AI, we think of Detroit Become Human or iRobot or whatever have you, whatever, you know.
You know the AI is that...
I think this might be Clementine's apartment, in which we've already been here.
I think the last rage I've had with an AI, like true rage, was with like when I was used to playing Halo or something, and like either the AI companions or the AI bad guys were just pissing me off so much. I don't know why that came up in my brain. Oh, another music sheet! Yeah!
Okay, so I
love the little robot musician.
Yeah, so I've done a lot of, oh god, no. Oh god, the noise. Ouch. Sorry, my ears.
My ears.
It does not like...
It didn't work because no one lives there, I guess. Did you not do it long enough? Can you do it longer?
I could, but I think it's just marking your happy sense. Like what Luna and Mikey do.
Yeah. But like, I'm wondering, the game seemed like it was setting it up like it was opening the door. Like had someone open the door.
Right. There's one over there. Should we try that one?
Yeah, do it. The little cat in the bucket. Oh.
Oops.
Space, jump. Oh. Yeah. Cute.
It sounds so much like Mikey. I can't get over it.
Well, so dude, I got a question for you, because like you're getting into Outer Worlds, like the game.
Oh
Peyton's
my god,
been
that's
playing,
my latest addiction.
Peyton's been playing the shit out of Outer Worlds. And by the way, if you're a big sci-fi fan, like you love, like you read a lot of science fiction, like you don't just like the action-y based stuff, like you read it, you'll love the Outer Worlds. It's a game. It's a really good game. Our downstairs neighbors disagrees, so we're taking a break now. Okay, yeah. That's,
oh
this
yeah,
is the
I remember this guy. Yeah.
It's the paint guy.
Paint dude.
But a question for you though. What is your favorite movie on AI or robots, out of curiosity? We never really talk about that as much.
With robots?
Yeah, like robots, AI, machines, but the idea of artificial intelligence. Have a favorite at all, or not really? It's okay if you don't.
Blade Runner? I've always loved
Blade Runner. Now that is a good choice. That is that is probably the best choice, in my opinion. But it's funny. I didn't grow up with Blade Runner at all. I don't know how I never grew up with that. My dad, like I told you, right? He loved science fiction. He loved watching that stuff with me. We watched the crappy Star Wars prequels together. Went to movie theaters and shit.
Oh god, those are so.
But besides we did other things besides
as
that.
The time goes on, man. I see.
You need something to throw in there, yeah. But besides that, we, you know, the one movie my dad really liked a lot. It was really creepy. Was that AI, like the artificial intelligence movie, with what's his name? That's now Sora, I think.
Oh.
From Kingdom Hearts. I forget his name.
Shit, what's it? It's Sixth Sense dude, right? The kid from the Sixth Sense.
Yeah. But that Matt movie. Have you seen that movie though? The one I'm talking about, where he's like an AI and like a robot kid that parents take in, and he has his purpose to be their son or something, and then he ends up getting. I forget the whole story now. It's been a long time, but he gets like into a scrapyard of other robots, and it's so fucked up. That movie freaked me out as a kid.
Oh really?
I feel like if I watch it now, I'd be like, man, I'm such a wuss, but yeah, as a kid, it freaked me the fuck out.
I think I did see it because it sounds familiar, but it just, I guess, maybe never stuck with me or something.
Okay, I'll show it to you. I kind of want to get your opinions on what you think of it, because it's actually a very weird, parental, kind of creepy robot thing. Now that I think about it, it reminds me a lot of Asimov's writing on robots with like being in the family and whatnot.
You know what? That's somebody I gotta read more of. I took when I was taking my when I was doing my literature. There it is.
Hey, well done, dude. You got it.
I just had to knock some shit over apparently.
Nice.
Oh. Hey, yeah, another notebook. Thank you, BlueTwelve. Balthazar. Good enough for me. Balthazar.
All trace of organic life has disappeared except for what we call the Zerks. Yeah. So wait, all organic life is gone? But then why are the cats still here? They seem to eat almost anything that moves and breed at an inconceivable rate, as if being locked in the city wasn't hard enough. Let's find the other notebooks.
We got one more.
I love our little robot dude. He really does remind me of Star Wars. Like, he's definitely like a little Star Wars droid of some sort, you know?
Yeah.
Remember, actually, so Peyton and I did start also watching the Obi-Wan show, because
I quite liked it, actually.
We were trying to since we've been getting in our science fiction mood, though we're also in science fiction fantasy, we were like, you know what? Let's just rewatch the prequels of Star Wars, see how bad it really was and everything. The first movie was horrible to us. It was. I don't know if y'all. I'm sorry if any of you guys out there are fans of the first one, but we couldn't sit through it.
I think we lasted maybe an hour, maybe.
Yeah, it was just. It was. The lines were.
Well,
I don't want to get into like the everything about it, but I will say it was pretty offensive. Like,
well. Okay,
you know what everything
yes, there's the Jar Jar side, but what got me, and I don't even know, I think it's just like my brain, after a while of watching it, like the quality of the movie, like the dialogue in the movie, was so bad. After a while, I just started like supplanting, I guess, my own ideas of what was happening.
Yeah.
So what actually prompted us to turn off the movie was I had in my head that, when they go, the part where Anakin is in the racer.
Oh yeah, that part. You
and they're turning on the
I gotta
racer.
get my input on this one because I was just what the hell? Okay, but there's that one part, when he's singing the racer, you just kind of like, it's when he gets the racer to finally work, and it's like, it's working. Peyton just starts cackling, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? And what did you say you thought you saw? You thought you saw?
I saw him. And this shows you like what your brain does when you're like bored.
Okay, explain. What the hell?
I thought I saw him gripping like the handlebars and shaking his head back and forth like the fucking kid from the I'm on Kazoo.
Oh, that's right. The Kazoo reference. Oh, more music.
Yeah, because I found 2 sheets of music.
Yeah. You find more?
I did.
Oh yeah, we gotta find all the music. I'll be sad if we don't.
But yeah, like I just had that in my head.
That was the wind, by the way. He wasn't shaking anything. He was just getting like a lot of wind blowing.
Yeah,
at him.
it was like the wind. If you watch it, you'll know what I mean.
But I was
I lost my brain because all I could picture was fucking the kid on Kazoo.
Yeah, and then you showed me the kid on Kazoo, and I was very disappointed to have to deal with that. Ooh,
there's a new one.
He's doing more jazzy stuff. I love this guy, by the way. I love that they put him in there. It's a very Animal Crossing thing to do. Just...
This whole game is just so spicy. Not spicy, but,
It's very adorable.
It's sweet and spicy.
Well, it's weird because it's so decrepit and sad, but also just cute.
Just so cute.
Because it's just people that don't have much trying to make the best what they got. It's just nice. Even if it's just robots. You actually really empathize with the robots, eh?
Oh wait, I have another one to give him, don't I?
Maybe.
Wait till he's done.
Yeah, man, don't interrupt his tunes. He's like going for it. He's really rocking, man. I just realized his hair, by the way.
Oh, fuck yeah.
His little cable hair.
You have a favorite, eh?
Tomorrow's is my favorite. I love Tomorrow's. It's so cute.
Tomorrow's? Is that what it's called?
It's called Tomorrow's, yeah.
I gotta listen to the soundtrack.
Oh, the soundtrack's fantastic. Okay, back to Star Wars thing, though. So, the first movie flopped for us. Second movie was okay.
It was passable.
It was... We loved the buddy cop thing with Obi-Wan and Anakin. Like, so when Obi-Wan and Anakin were, like, in that cyberpunky kind of land looking for the... Nice job, dude. When Obi-Wan and Anakin were in that cyberpunky kind of area, chasing down the what the hell, the morphing person, the assassin. Remember? Oh my God, Peyton, did you already forget?
Probably.
Oh my God.
The morphing person.
The assassin that was trying to get Padawan, dude.
Oh, okay,
with the worms.
Yeah,
oh
yeah. Okay, yeah.
God damn. I remember I told you.
Yeah, the bounty hunter, yeah.
When I was a kid, I thought that was creepy as shit. I thought it was cool.
The part where she flips her face when...
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Well, because there's that weird, like... Because her car that she was in made that really spooky, like, whoo sound.
That actually does creep me out still. Like, anything that sounds like that as an adult will give me chills.
Well, it's great because they did that.
30 fucking years old and that, yeah.
But when they showed her turning her face, like, it was a quick little, like, they just showed her creepy, like the creepy morphing alien that she actually was.
Yes.
And then they made that sound, and I was like, ugh. As a kid, I always found that really fucking creepy, and I always like get ready for it. I'd always like grab a pillow and be like, oh, it's coming, and then that would happen. I'd be like, oh. Now when I watch it, I'm like, all right, it's okay.
Well, after the amount of media we've consumed, I don't think much phases us anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think anything phases me anymore. I think there's some things we've talked about where you're like, yeah, that still weirds me out or whatever. But like,
well, hey man, I'm catching them up on all the shit we've gone through a lot of shit since we last recorded.
That's right.
We had because last time we were talking about Marvel and like Thor and shit. That was a
oh,
while
right,
ago.
that travesty.
Yeah. So it was passable. There was some the romance between Anakin and Padawan drove us crazy. We hated those scenes. They just weren't very believable.
It's creepy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's framed in such a fucking creepy, rapey way, and it's like, there's no way that this girl would want to be with him.
It was, because she was very strong-willed at the beginning. Like, she was like, I want to serve my time in politics and do a good job and shit. And then Anakin was like, nah, screw it. Let's just do other things.
Okay, so we did that.
Let's run away together and all this crap. And it's just like, no.
Yeah, let me have my own fucking life. You do you, I do me, we'll meet up together.
But, and then the third one, so the third movie, I thought, so there's parts of that movie that, and I know people are going to yell at me for this, but I'm going to say it, that are exceptionally well done. And there's parts of movies that are exceptionally terribly done. Just so horribly done. So it's really weird. Like, I found, like, that moment when the Anakin and Obi-Wan are, like, fighting and, like, Anakin gets, like, burned to hell. That part is a brutal, it's a brutal dramatic scene, you know what I mean? Like that, it's fucked because he's like getting burned alive. He just walks away. Like that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But the whole Darth Maul, or what the hell's his name? Not Darth Maul, Darth, the guy that did the big reveal. The
Palpatine?
Remember he was like,
do it. Yeah, do it. Do it. Come on, just do it, Anakin. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, he was.
Whoever played Palpatine.
Well, it's so hard
had,
because
like, 2 modes. It was like, do it, and then it was like, like, you couldn't take him seriously half the time.
Well, you know why though? Like, I looked at that. I don't know if you guys ever do this, but I go on to Audible and listen to like lectures on the great courses. And they have one on science fiction and philosophy, and they go through Star Wars, which is cool. They talk obviously about the concept of good and evil in Star Wars, and the problem is with that series, which is interesting. The original,
so Christianized, it's ridiculous.
Yes, but I was gonna say that the original series was all based about straight good and evil, like to the point where like every villain's theme, it was always a minor key. The heroes always had a major key in the music. Like the colors, the heroes are always in white colors. The villains are always in darker colors. Like every single time, like they did that crisp and clear to make the concept of good and evil. And then the problem is the prequels. They started trying to. They tried to kind of make that a more of a gray area, but they didn't really know how to do it very well. I think that was the problem.
Yeah, well, they should have hired. Like, I don't know who wrote the script or whatever. I haven't looked it up. I'm really sorry. If you want to enlighten me. But here's my take. If you're gonna do that kind of writing, you have to know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't.
You can't be a dumbass, you know.
But if you okay. I'm not phrasing this very well. You need a team that is used to doing complex reveals. Like, this is what they do. You need a team. So you'd almost want, like, TV writers, right? Like, people who are used to having to turn on a dime or use what they know.
Oh, that's a good point. Like, long-term games versus, like, a movie.
Like somebody with a long-term game who could easily take a piece like that and be like, okay, so you do this here, and you do the... You know what I mean? Like, I don't think... Because the thing with movies is it's like writing a short story or a novella, right?
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of time. You get an hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's got to be believable by the end.
Yeah, and it's got to be believable by the end. You got to have all your loose ends tied up and everything, and that's the way it is. But like, I don't find that, especially in that era, there was a lot of people who were doing that well in genre stuff. like sci-fi fantasy. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you watch TV.
Oh yeah, I'm watching TV.
I completely agree with you, by the way. Yeah, you're right. Like that's the challenge of movies these days is people want like a really good story. But movies, it's very tricky to make that experience in one 2-hour sitting.
Yeah, that's becoming almost like
make it actually believable. Like I'm right there with you. Like I remember you told me like I like TV shows more when we first started dating, and I was
love TV. I grew up on TV.
But I was like, man, I don't know. Like movies are cool and shit. And I still like movies, but like I kind of get what you're getting at now. Is like the storytelling gets really easily hiccuped in a movie because there's just not much time to really develop things. Although the problem with TV shows, they fall into that what's the word, a formula, because they have to have an episode every episode, you know? They have to have a beginning and an end to every episode.
Yep, you fell into that a lot with like especially the more formulaic like cop shows. Yeah, I know, another piece of sheet music. Also Luna used to do this. We used to live with a pianist, a good friend of ours, and so she'd have her piano downstairs, and sometimes all you'd hear is, and then Luna!
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had some memories come back when I did that.
Oh, yes.
Luna, I'm so sorry. You were not in trouble, my girl.
Oh, yeah. She's looking at us like, what? What?
Yeah, I know. I
man?
can see it from here. I'm like, oh no. I was just trying to make a bit. But, yeah, no, movies are hard. Especially with the way movies are being done today with streaming services and stuff. So it's tricky.
Well, actually, that's a good point. So streaming services, we have such access to so much material now, so media material easily, right? So like I don't know, we've always had TV, but we never had TV the way we did, where it's not interrupted or anything. You know what I mean? In the same way it used to be with cable.
Well, unless you're using like Tubi or some kind of free streaming service.
I guess that's true, but like we don't really watch anything that's got commercials.
No.
You know, so like you can watch hours and hours of Netflix or, you know, Amazon Prime or Disney Plus or whatever the hell you want. You can, you know, and you can get through a lot of stories. So a movie is almost like a, you know what I mean? It's like a short thing now. Found the keys to your safe. You need to be more careful with these.
Ooh.
Hey, you got some keys. Hell yeah. It's enough to bury your safe behind a bunch of books. Just a librarian. Okay. So yeah, so to kind of give you guys more of a snapshot. So we watched up to there. We watched Han Solo's movie, which was a lot of fun. That was more, I don't want to give it away because it's newer-ish, but it was like more of like a fun Western, space Western.
I was gonna say it was Space Outlaws or Space Cowboys. It's fun. It was fun. We walked away and we were like, that made me happy.
Yeah, I agree. So, and we've been watching now. The whole reason I brought all this up to begin with, we're watching the Obi-Wan show, and I won't give too much away, but the context of that show is, you know, from the third movie of the Star Wars, the Jedi are just kind of, they're done. They got fucked over. They got eradicated. So there's like a couple Jedi, like Obi-Wan, they're just kind of like living off in shitty jobs and just, you know, barely there, barely alive. But anyways, they show, I think it's Princess Leia, right? As a little girl. Yeah, that's Princess Leia.
Yeah, being a little shit.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away about her, but she has a little robot toy that looks exactly like this little guy.
Yeah, so we were losing our minds. Yeah. We were like, oh my god, it's B12.
It's B12, yeah. So I was like, oh, that's really cute. That's why I brought that whole story up.
I'm
Sorry.
stuck under all the books.
You're hiding under the books.
Yeah, look at me.
You are so small. Oh, this one seems to belong to someone named Doc. Okay. What is it?
Last notebook.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, we're getting some answers now. After weeks of research, I combined a spectrometer with a powerful UV lamp. With this, we should be capable of warding off the Zerks on our way out. Oh, so it's basically like the rats from goddamn...
yeah, because they've mentioned this before.
So using lights. They don't like light. That's interesting. They don't like light. Interesting.
Oh, fucking Plague Tale, yeah.
That's what I mean. It's Plague Tale over again.
My bad.
We never escaped the rats in Plague Tale.
Lord.
The initial attempt was explosive. I might have to test under real conditions. Oh, what? Wait, what was explosive? I missed that.
This lamp.
Oh, dude, look at the book on the far right. It says Void, the book.
Hell yeah.
He's so cute. I love him. Can we have him? Both of them?
I want both of them.
Yeah. There's also a note in this book. Okay, what's the note? It says, I found a design flaw in the transceiver, but I think I figured out how to fix it. Here's the equation.
Okay. No.
With this, we should be able to help Momo repair the transceiver.
Right. Okay, so we gotta go back to Momo.
If I can communicate with the upper levels, that could be our way up.
Alright, let's go.
So,
Try to get Simba home again.
I want to give you guys some more info. We've been getting into a lot of random crap, so I want to keep you updated. We've been really, really into Rick and Morty.
Yes!
My God.
I finally got James to watch Rick and Morty. It only took, when did it come out? 2013?
A long fucking time ago, yeah.
Oh my God, it came out the year around the time we started dating.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's so fucking weird.
But you've been watching it. Well, you said you watched episodes here and there, but you never sat down and watched it, right?
So the thing with Rick and Morty, and people who watch Rick and Morty probably know this, is it always ends up on streaming, or Twitch streams and stuff like that, right? So
it does? I didn't even know that.
Yep. It used to be a really popular 24/7 Rick and Morty stream on YouTube. But anyway, so what would happen is I'd turn it on because I want something stupid and random. And then I would, I forget where Momo is, so this is gonna be a fun little test.
Just discover and look around.
I gotta do a couple tasky things anyway. I want to give that other sheet music to the guy and stuff, because that was the one thing you said you really wanted to do.
Yeah, man, don't worry. We got lots to talk about. Don't worry.
That guy's seen better days. How you doing there? Oh. Can I do it again?
Try. If you want to.
We're gonna do the asshole thing.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, I feel bad.
Okay, now I feel bad.
Oh, is he okay?
Okay.
Why you can only chip him? Oh, I think he's... Oh, it's...
Okay, let's stop tripping him. We're gonna go this way. I just had to do it, though. I had to know why they have a compulsive need to run through the legs, but now I kind of understand it. It's funny.
Yeah, you might be an asshole if you have a compulsive need for it.
We talked about this earlier. I'm low-level chaotic, okay? I don't know what to do with this.
Maybe that's his next tune called Low-Level Chaotic.
Low-level chaotic.
The poor guy we
still
tripped.
can't figure out who to give the safe password to.
The
Ballad of the Lonely Robot.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
This is gonna be fucking sad, ain't it? Musical interlude.
Oh, the music's so pretty all the time.
Oh, nice. Little stride piano sound.
Yeah, you're right. It is strides. If you guys don't know what stride piano is, it's like this. Yeah, it's the oompa piano. A lot of old jazz stuff.
I like this one too, actually.
I like this one. Tomorrow's is still my favorite though. Just so cute.
It'd be fun to do a whole collection of them though.
Yeah. You're just rocking out.
There's a lot of nice notes in there actually you can use.
Very pretty. It is moments where it's a little bit of a jam and a little bit of just glossy kind of pretty stuff.
What's up, Teddy?
Do look a little like a Zerk from far away at least. Well, use your magnifying glass.
They look and sound cute, but don't be fooled. Those things chew through.
Metal. They're terrifying.
Okay. I'm gonna find Momo. I forget where Momo is. Did I talk to you? Billy. What's up, Billy Bones? No,
Billy
I don't.
Bones. Nice reference. Okay. So what else have we? So we have also been playing BioShock. We finally beat the first game after it being out for years.
Screaming and having 3 meltdowns. Yes, it was great.
Well, there's a lot of chaos in those games sometimes. You're hacking all the robots, everyone's blowing up. and just shit's just happening. But really cool game. I really enjoyed that. My friend Tucker has been screaming at us to play that one for a long time. We're on the second game right now. We're looking forward to getting to BioShock Infinite. I know that game's beautiful. Definitely older games. Above level 2, it's a few years old, but something to. Oh yeah, we talked to this guy before.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, his little
Carl
bar.
and his 2-year-old newspaper. I was just trying to remember if we'd talked to him or not.
Carl.
We also had a weird thing where it deleted some of the stuff we did do on camera, I noticed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Shit.
But because my fucking memorization of places is so poor.
I thought you had a good memory. What the hell happened at that point?
I have a good memory, and then I don't. And that's that was the point.
You hear this, guys?
Jacob, Employee of the Month. September 27. I like that they don't define the year.
You just have to imagine what it is.
Yeah.
I like that too.
I was having this debate with myself a little bit, you know, as a writer. Because I'm writing 2 different science fiction books. One that's kind of like in our time, and one that's slightly beyond our time. And
yeah, you were talking about jumping to the future further.
Yeah, because it's like, it's almost easier to either not define the time or make it, but that was just me being a pussy.
No,
but,
I think it's actually a good point you make though, because what they did really here, which is really smart, is they didn't in a way date it. So like, you know how there's like a lot of science fiction out there where we passed the date, like 1984, for example.
In 1984, well, that was one I was thinking of. 1984. I was thinking Back to the Future. Remember when they that 1 year or whatever that was on the dashboard, like things like that, right? So if you date it, then you're having to have to. There's almost like, not that it's your responsibility as a creator, but there almost is like this weird like, I better study up on this then if this is going to be happening in the next 10 years or whatever.
Well, if you're doing science fiction, you're trying to predict what it may be like, and I think the bigger point of science fiction though is to ask a question. It's not really about like trying to predict things exactly right. I know a lot of people think that it's what it is, but I wouldn't think so. Ooh, this is a pretty one.
So you have to go away and come back. That's why I did that. I just wanted to make sure I got for the
Peyton. Sounds like Zelda or something. Sounds like the Great Fairy Fountain or something.
Oh, yeah. From Ocarina. This one's trippy.
Shorter, too. It's already looping, eh?
Yeah.
It's a nice little sleepy tune, though. Is he playing on like a gas canister?
Yep. He's got a guitar neck, like a classical guitar neck with strings and everything.
Yeah. On a gas canister at a bridge.
Oh, he's still missing more, eh?
Are the sad faces the ones he's played already, or?
See what I got. What?
What do the sad faces on the music mean?
Oh wait, how many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6, so I need to bring him 2 more. I just saw that they're pinned on this board here.
Cool.
Okay, so we gotta get 2 more. Gotcha.
But dude, what does the sad faces on the music mean? When you're picking from his inventory.
Oh, that's not music. That's the notebooks.
Oh.
And that's the symbol. So I gotta find.
Oh, that's why you're following that
there.
symbol. My bad. Sorry. I didn't know. Okay, let me think here. What else have we been doing? Payne's been trying to show me and get me into Star Trek and Doctor Strange a lot.
Yeah, that's not Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, sorry, Doctor Who. I don't know why I said that. Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor
Who has been successful. Star Trek, less so.
From your perspective, I would argue.
Because the thing is, I grew up on it, so I'm wondering if it's sometimes nostalgia that keeps me watching that dumb show.
I think it's not a dumb show, dude. Dude, like Star Trek's like it started genres. Star Wars wouldn't be here without Star Trek.
True.
Like, no. Just the thing is, like, it's I gotta be in an open mood because, like, the thing with Star Trek I find is it's very.
It was written in 19. It was shot and written in 1960 something.
That's not what I was going to say.
Okay.
I was going to say it's intelligent. It's very thoughtful. So I have to be open-minded because it goes places that are not necessarily like like a normal, comfortable thing.
It's also more dialogue based. Like you have to, because the action is lovely. Let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just one of those things where like. In the I think you know what it is for me with Star Trek, the pacing. It's much slower than most TV, which makes sense because the problem is with TV today, like or any storytelling, like it's so fucking fast. There's so much shit. Like the one thing I will admit, we were also watching The Boys, and
Love it.
I will warn you guys: if you do not have a stomach for weird shit, do not watch that show. We loved it.
If you do have a stomach, like if your brain is like Rick and Morty, but you're okay to like never look at a superhero the same way again.
Hey, but that's the point. It's making fun of superheroes. It's actually, well, it's not just making fun of superheroes. It's putting a realistic picture on like, what would society be like if if people came out with, these powers and called themselves superheroes, what would that politically do to the society? And honestly, I think that's a bit more of a realistic look at things. It's as ugly as the truth is.
Yeah.
Although they really go for it with a lot of fucked up,
Yeah,
shit.
I think they almost got to a point, like with season 3 particularly, where it was like, how much gross out effects can we absolutely do? It's like, okay, but now I'm so desensitized. Like,
well, that's what I mean, man. So
it didn't have impact. I didn't even laugh.
So
like, I was just kind of like, oh, okay.
So
what's
Peyton,
this again?
Think about it. So think about it. I want you to think about this. Here you take me through The Boys.
Yes.
And you're like, hey, honey, let's watch some Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Now do you get it? There it is. And Star Trek's fucking fantastic. It's like my brain's now expecting wacky ass shit because we were watching like Rick and Morty and The Boys, man. Like we're watching stuff that didn't give a fuck about anything.
See, I think I have a better processor for going back and forth, and I think that's just being a writer a little bit. You look for everything, right? Like I read stuff that's, fast paced and whatever, and then I read stuff that's more like contemplation of the self.
No, you got a point. Like I'm trying to get better at that. Good job. I'm trying to get better at that. But my brain does work in themes. So like for example, I love pirates, or I love medieval fantasy storytelling. I love it. Put that shit in front of me right now, I'm going to look the other way because I'm just not in the mood for that stuff right now. Like I really have trouble flipping and flopping. I know that I think you're much better with that than I am.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk to our friend Momo.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to make sure I cut you off.
That's fine. Hey, little cat, are you still looking for those useless notebooks? Oh, we're trying to help, man. We found Clementine's notes. She was really brave, the most fearless person I ever met.
What about this one? Balthazar.
Balthazar's notebook. I never quite understood what he was talking about most of the time, but he was very wise.
Huh.
Okay.
And then...
Wait, you actually found all my friends' notebooks?
Yeah, man. We're on this shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, what's that note? The transceiver can be repaired. This is incredible. Oh, look at that big happy face. Look at his face.
Oh, he's all happy. Happy.
That means we should be able to communicate outside of the slums. Sometimes, Elspar, Doc, I'm sorry I doubted our cause. I'll promise you, I will find a way to reach the surface. Okay. Momo's on board.
Momo's on board.
Thank you. We might be able to find you a way up. Now let's fix this piece of junk transceiver. Okay?
Alright.
Let's do it. I'm a little worried. I think Peyton's worried too. Is this the end of the game?
Maybe it's got a little bit more to go. I know it's short. It works.
Come with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Where
Now,
we go?
yo, Peyton, we are at a half hour. Do you want to cut it, or do you want to just see what happens?
Let's see what happens.
All right. Here we go.
Give it 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Up there. See that building high above the others? If you install the transceiver at the very top of the tower, we should be able to communicate with the whole city. My friends still might be out there. If there is a way out, they'll know it. Okay, so I gained the transceiver. You're the only one small and quick enough to evade the Zerks. We need you, little outsider. Bring us to the sky.
Maybe, do you want to call here? Because that might take you some time.
Yeah, that's going to take me some time. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what he said. Yeah, let's cut it.
Because this, sorry guys, this next episode might be the last one, so we want to have some good full time with that. But thank you so much for watching. We love you. We always appreciate you supporting in any way possible. Hope you're having a good time with us. We're gonna see you next video. Bye bye. Trying to get a little meal.
Just checking things out. See, there's my ball. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you got a little cat ball.
Wonder where I put it.
I forgot about that. You had that last time?
Well, I was playing with it during this video.
Oh, my bad. I didn't notice. Talking about too much shit.
What is this a reference to? This gotta be a reference to something.
I don't know. I don't get it. Season 1. Echo 2.
Hey, you got a fucking sweet room here. What's this?
He likes nature and stuff. Oh, that's really cute, actually.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like these little beads. Groovy.
This game's like wonderful, isn't it? It's just so cozy.
It actually is the coziest fucking piece of shit game.
Random cow picture, that's fucking hilarious.